One day you walk into an office and all of a sudden it's quiet. Your colleagues start avoiding you and leaving you out of meetings and important projects. You feel like an outcast and you feel like you're a target of negativity and gossip. It's not uncommon to face hostility at work, whether it's a single person or a group of coworkers. And it can be difficult to navigate these conversations or these waters if you've never done it before. It's an eerie feeling knowing that your coworkers are talking about you, but you don't know what they're saying and what context they may or may not be understanding from your point of view. But you always know that it's not a good thing. You're the main story of a character that you're not the author of. In this environment of hostility, it's not just about what's being said, but it's about why it's being said and why it's being said about you. If you feel like you're in an organization where you have some coworkers or a single coworker who's being really hostile to you kind of out of nowhere, or maybe there's some sort of trigger that caused it, how do you navigate that hostility when it comes from those coworkers? The first step is to communicate openly. The fastest way to shut down any rumors or any negative conversations is to address it directly and be open about who you are, what your values are, and what you stand for. It will help clarify a lot of miscommunication, and it will also help reduce tension. Approach a couple different individuals who you think might be involved with the intention of understanding what and why was being said. If you can understand the underlying issue, then you can shed light on what the truth of the story is. The second thing is to seek support within and outside of your organization. I know a lot of people don't like going to human resources to have these conversations, so if you can find somebody in your organization, let's say a coworker, a friend, a manager, who's an open ear for you to talk to, you're going to be able to get a lot of support from those individuals who can provide mentorship, or they can just be somebody that you can talk to. If there's nobody in your organization who you can talk to, you can always rely on your support network outside of work. Not necessarily to talk about the gossip that's been happening at work, but at least provide you with a sense of orientation and clarification when it comes to your career, your position within your company, and how to maybe navigate specific characters within the overall rumor mill or the different people who are involved in these conversations. Number 3, focus on professional development. What I have found is if there's a lot of hostility and a lot of negativity, I usually don't like to associate with that. I don't like to perpetuate it. So what I do is I usually focus my efforts toward my job, my role, or professional development, like trainings, workshops, things that you can continue growing that can take your mind off of the negativity and give yourself a little bit of space so that you're able to kind of learn new skills, branch out, and not be so bored and weighed down by the negativity and the hostility. Number 4, document everything. If this is something that the hostility has become more than just bad words or negative thinking, if it's actually become something that is, let's say, physical or has been actually weighing down your mental health, I would make sure to start documenting everything in the event that you need to bring it to your manager, in the event that you need to bring it to human resources, in the event you need to bring it to their manager. Having everything written down is a really good, helpful tool for you to say, first of all, I'm not crazy, and second of all, these are the things that are unprofessional and need to change. If you go to your supervisor, you go to whoever, and say, this person's being mean to me, they're going to say, work it out. But if you say, this person has been hostile to me, and here are the incidences that I believe are unprofessional, you're going to have a better approach or a better chance at making some meaningful change rather than just being a tattletale. And number 5, know when to walk away. Like I said, if it's something that is very tangible, like something physical, or if it's something that's actually impacting your mental health, you want to do something about that. You want to bring it up to somebody, you want to have those conversations. If it's something where a coworker is just bored and catty, you can't change that. So know when to walk away, know when to report something, but also know when it has lived its course. But if you know that a piece of gossip isn't enough to harm your feelings, it's not enough to cause any drama in the workplace, feel free to let it go and move on. Having a bigger character than the person who's starting rumors is more telling than going back and trying to fight with them. And always remember that your worth isn't measured in the adversity that you face, but in the courage that it takes for you to stand and resolve. Showcasing your positivity and perseverance in these moments is really important, not only for your own career development, but also for your reputation within the company. And if you're still looking for more information about these type of hostility or these types of interactions, check out this video I made about being disrespected at work and what are the signs. And with that, I will see you in the next one.